What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Widebody Nation. There's a shocking amount of cars showing up to dealership lots damaged from the factory, damaged from shipping, and getting damaged at the dealership too. And we're not blaming anybody right now, but take this car for instance. This is thousands of dollars worth of damage to a brand new, great looking wide body Scat Pack. And it's really unfortunate that this happens, especially to these great cars, because these are guaranteed sales for the dealership. So, dealerships, I feel bad for you just as much as I feel bad for customers. Now, Widebody Nation is all customer centered, right? So, in this video, we're not only going to address the problem of all this damage that's occurring on these brand new vehicles, but we're also going to give you, by the end of the video, different methods and techniques for you guys to actually come away with positive solutions for definitely you as the customer, as a member of Widebody Nation, but sometimes it'll be beneficial to the dealership and to Dodge too. But I'm focused on you guys. So, where am I getting all this info? Well, it's from you guys. You guys have been Instagram direct messaging me, you've been emailing me, hitting me up on Facebook, in the comments below, obviously. So if you guys have any comments, hit it in the comments below. That's the easiest way. But you've been telling me all your stories about how your car was damaged at the factory, how your car was damaged in shipping, or how your car was damaged in some freak storm, hurricane, ice storm, whatever it may be, at the dealership just days or hours before you took delivery. So, with all of that data being input into my brain, I can put in the launch code and give you takeaways from my experiences ordering cars, buying cars, selling cars, and dealing with dealerships all day, every day. Appreciate it if you guys would hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed already, and let's watch this quick video that I shot today on my way home from work of this unfortunately damaged wide body Scat Pack. Now, in a second, you'll be able to hear the 2021 REDEYE in the background. Ooh. Yeah, sounds good, sounds good. Now, believe it or not, that pink splitter guard does not actually protect from all front end damage, unfortunately. So, I guess we'll have to take it off, you know. Now, it looks like this car was mainly only damaged in the front. I didn't see any curbed wheels. I didn't see anything else really wrong. So it's really just this front end damage. But like, you know, that wide body got popped here. That is a big issue. Obviously, this got popped out as well. There may be some headlight damage. So we're talking thousands of dollars here. We're not just talking about a little scratch here or a little chip there, right? So we're going to talk about the most likely slash the most brought up situation first, and then we'll get into the more severe and less likely situation. So the most likely situation that you guys have been running into, and then I'm kind of snowballing this up and giving you guys a takeaway right away. Many of you guys have been letting me know that your brand new Scat Pack, your brand new Hellcat, or brand new Corvette, whatever it may be, there's been tiny, couple hundred, maybe $1,000 worth of damage to it, whether it's an issue with a stripe, one of the carbon fiber stripes or whatever it may be, it's peeling or it's a little scratch, whatever. Or maybe one wheel got like a little bit curved, or maybe there's a scratch here, or just something small, right? And I'm not downplaying. This is your brand new car. I'm not downplaying it. What I am doing is letting you know that this is a solvable problem. If it's only a couple $100 worth of damage, if it's only one or two little items, the dealership, and this is my opinion, but I feel strongly about this, the dealership should take ownership of the problem, whether they did it or not. If it was damaged in shipping, their dealership has the power to go ahead and rectify this for you, the customer. Now, whether they have to contract someone out to come fix your wheel because it's a black wheel, blah, 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 a couple $100, they can then go flex on whatever company, whatever shipping company, whatever transportation company, or say, hey, Dodge, why did you release this from the factory with this paint issue? Whatever it is. But they should fix it on their own dime up front. They'll front the cost and then get you to take delivery of the car as long as you're okay with that. Now, if you're not okay with it, we will talk about that in a couple minutes, okay? But if you want the car, which, in my opinion, a lot of times, if it's a small amount of damage, you may want to take delivery of the car, assuming it's going to get fixed, because who's to say when you're going to get the new version, right? Because if they have to put in another order for you, that's going to take 1, 2, 4, 6 months. Who knows? Factories are like light switches right now. It's just like on, off, on, off, on, off. And even if a factory is open, that doesn't mean that they're not going to run out of this one little piece that goes in the turn signal stock of your car or the one little piece for your throttle body. No, like there's so many supply chain constrictions right now that are not in the news. I mean, the semiconductors are, but so many things. So try to deal with what you have, come to a solution, maybe even get some money off, right? So if the dealership fixes it and gives you maybe a couple hundred or a couple $1,000s off because you're taking a car that's a little bit tarnished, a little bit tainted, that's kind of a benefit for you too. Maybe you got a little bit of money to throw some tints on it. You got a little bit of money to do whatever it may be, put some new tires on it since you're going to burn those back ones off, right? Now, the issue you guys have been bringing up to me is that the dealership starts playing hardball with you because, in my opinion, they know that if you back out of this, especially if you ordered the car, if you back out of it, you might lose your deposit, which they should definitely give your deposit back if the car was damaged, because they did not fulfill the contract that you put the deposit on. You put a deposit on a brand new stinking car. And if it's not brand new, it's all jacked up, then obviously you should get your $500,000, $5,000 deposit back, right? Now, the reason the dealerships like to play hardball with you guys is because they know this car is going to sell. And this is why seeing this damage from the shipping really pains me for both the customer and the dealership, because these are guaranteed sells, folks. These things sit on the lot for maybe a weekend, maybe 2 weekends. If they have them priced correctly, I mean, they're out the door before they even barely hit the showroom floor, right? So the dealerships know that if they spend a couple $100 after you back out of your order, then they can turn around and probably sell it for more than they were going to sell it to you. So that's kind of why you guys are running into some issues, really, is because the dealerships know these things are going to sell, so they don't really feel like they have to bend over backwards for you. Now, that's not what I think they should do, but that's what the market is telling me. Now, what else, before we get into the kind of crazier situations, here, let's get you guys some tools. So first off, your first tool is working within the dealership, right? So if one sales manager or one salesman is trying to do you dirty, try to escalate it up. Try to talk to a higher level manager. Try to loop some people in that maybe seem like they're more common sense, more reasonable people. And if you're spinning your tires within the dealership network, that which you very well may be, there's sometimes people within the dealership are all of the same mindset, and they will just go ahead and be unified in trying to screw you over. Now, here is where we get into the fun part, which is spreading the word about your issues. So the first thing, which you guys have seen in my other videos, is the FCA, Fiat Chrysler Automobile Community Chat, which I will link below in the pinned comment and the description. It is also on widebodynation.com, which I will show you guys that momentarily. But this is the community chat where you can go in, you say, hey, my name is beep boop bop boop, my VIN is this, and these are all the problems I'm having, and they will document it, and they will then basically give you the next left right turn to take, and it's basically Dodge corporate, their customer service. Now, here is a new phone number for you guys that I figured I would share with you, and this is not April's phone number, guys. April was the kind lady. I would assume that it is a lady, but it is the kind person that I was chatting with on one of my many chats with Fiat Chrysler on their community chat. And this is the number for customer service, 1-800-992-1997. Now, they only gave me this number in one of my approximately 30 times I have contacted them over the last 5 months. And that tells you that they keep this number relatively close to the chest. That's just my opinion. This number is allegedly a direct line into their customer service, and I would bet this is probably the best way for you to go ahead and report any type of negative or adverse situation you may find yourself in when the dealership is not taking care of you. Keep in mind that Dodge, while Dodge is separate from the dealerships in some ways, Dodge does have reps, does have people that talk to your dealership. So if the dealership gets a nasty phone call or a nasty email saying, hey, XYZ Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, what's going on with this customer? They telling me that you're trying to give them a damaged car. What's going on? Like, we'll fix this situation. That can grease the wheels for you. And let me just tell you that this may or may not have helped me out as well. So here is your phone number. I will also link that in the description below, and I'll add that to widebodynation.com because you know what, folks? Something's working with this whole widebodynation.com thing because our net is spreading out, and it's slowly holding more and more dealerships accountable, both because you guys are more informed and because just the word is spreading on the amount customers are informed, the power that customers have when you band together and you refuse to pay crazy prices, when you refuse to accept garbage customer service, and things like that, right? So I will go ahead and add this phone number to widebodynation.com, and let's go ahead and talk about the last few options or just scenarios there really are for this whole unfortunate damaged car situation. Now, let's say your car is significantly damaged like this. You can't take delivery of this car unless, like, I mean, if the dealership, this is like, say this is a $50,000 Widebody Scat Pack, right? The dealership said, hey, you can have this car for low 30s. I would probably take it because it's not that bad, right? But on the off chance they do that, we'll put that aside. On the much more likely chance that they say, hey, we're gonna have to send this to the factory, we're gonna have to fix it up, and you don't want the car, that's when I would suggest going to, Dodge.com and using their inventory tool to go ahead and search new inventory. Now, you can use Cars.com, you can use AutoTrader, whatever it may be, but this tool specifically allows you to search vehicles that are specific trims and with specific options on them. So you go, models, and we'll do Scat Pack Widebody, pretending like that was our car that got damaged, right? So there's 12 exact matches. And let's say you guys, a lot of you guys like your sunroof, so we'll do sunroof. We'll do packages. See where the sunroof's at. I can't read while I'm on camera. Ooh, I don't see sunroof. So let's just do Harman Kardon, Alcantara. We'll do the driver convenience group. Just make sure we got that. 9 exact matches. Okay, so now you're getting into the nitty gritty. Now you're sorting it. You got your Scat Packs. You got within 250 miles. You've got driver convenience group. Oh, you want to add the plus group too? Don't mind if I do. If it's on here. Cold weather, interior, Alcantara, power convenience group. Boom. Oh, the technology group's there too. Oh, so this bounced you out. All right. But you guys see what I'm doing here. You can go in, put in all your launch codes here, and then that will go ahead and okay, so here are some other options in here as well. Interior options. There you go. Okay, so basically it allows you to basically build a car and then see if it exists, right? Even colors. You got your packages, right? So there you go. Now, I guess to sum the video up, Chrysler community chat, link below. Chrysler customer service, FCA customer service. I guess Stellantis technically now because of the whole merger. I'll do a video on that, but and then just trying to work with common sense people at the dealership. There's always going to be people that you don't jive with, whether it's a you thing or a them thing or a situation thing, right? Sometimes you just need to press the reset button and talk to a new salesperson, talk to a new manager, talk to the GM, whatever it may be. Last thing you can do is let me know in the chat, or not in the chat, in the comments. And on widebodynation.com, I'm going to be creating a forum or a community discussion of sorts so that you guys can go ahead and post your success stories, your issues that you're having, intelligence that you guys have. Like if you live close to the Challenger assembly plant in Brampton, Ontario, Canada, you can let us know when it's opening up, firsthand accounts, everything like that. If you guys go to a cool car meet, like I think I'm going to be in Dallas in April at the YouTube call out. I'll bring the REDEYE and the C8 out there, already planning for that. So we'll make a community page here to try to we're going to start aggregating more information, because the more informed we are as a community, the better price everyone will pay, the better customer service everyone will receive, and it's better for the dealerships too, because then instead of that dealership over there ripping customers off one way and that one trying to be honest but getting screwed because they're being honest. It will level the playing field. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you guys are looking for some added value, we got our value page here. We got our $30 for signing up with M1 Finance, free stocks with Webull, and the music that we use for our edits is also linked here in case you guys are kind of more into the creator side of the house. Appreciate you tuning in. Check us out on social media. We have Facebook, YouTube, obviously, Instagram, and TikTok as well. I post a lot of kind of like firsthand stuff on TikTok and Instagram. That's kind of more of like a unfiltered, like, hey, look at this, hey, look at that, a little more ADD, scratch the itch kind of deal. So appreciate you tuning in. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys for the next video.